Going live. I'm live. Hello. Am I gonna get an audience tonight? Mm. It's hot. It's hot. Keep her up happy. Shoot. Anybody care to join me? Guess everybody's busy. Anybody? Anybody at all? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody? Mm. Okay, well, I got 2 hits. So somebody's on there. Expose yourself. Who'll be there? Number 2. There it is. Find space. How you doing? I'm just looking at the seismic something rather, earthquakes. I don't know what part of the country you're in, but I'm here in Southern California, and I always watch this channel because you just never know when the ground's going to start moving. What part of the country are you in? I'm doing okay. I've been had company. Oh, you're in Jacksonville, Florida. I talked to my nephew today on the phone who is in Jacksonville, Florida. And he said it was raining there, off and on there today. So sprinkling. You could use some rain out here. It's getting hot out here. So so what's going on back there in Florida? Anything special? It's the same old here. Just getting hot. Been busy trying to keep the yard up. And that's a job. The weeds that grow through anything and everything. And you like living in Jacksonville? Is a pretty good city to live in? Where I live is terrible. You don't go outside anymore. That would be a good thing not to do here either. Not in this area. Anybody comes to the door, arm yourself because you just never know. I got a neck case that lives in back of me, and he likes to do drugs, and it's just like the field across the street is full of homeless people out there that deal drugs. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy out there, and I wish they would get everybody, cops to go in there and raid that field and get everybody out of there and just plow down that field, expose everybody out there. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's not safe. Not safe at all. So, see, near the zoo, we have a fantastic, but we don't. Yeah. The way there was virus going around there, I'm surprised they don't have put masks on all the animals. I heard. My dad told me that 2 guys went up to the Statue of Liberty and put a giant mask over the mouth of the Statue of Liberty. Now I would love to have seen that. Yeah. Go figure. It sends a clear message, I guess. It's not safe anywhere yet to open up businesses, but it's nice to see businesses opening up again to have somewhere to go. You just got to use your head, Wear gloves, wear your mask, and don't try to get too close to anybody, and don't touch anything that you see somebody touch. And also, they say, whatever you do, don't touch your face. If you see, if you touch something that somebody else has touched, don't. If you happen to touch it, don't touch your face. Wash your hands thoroughly. Yeah, keep yourself clean as much as possible. But they say, don't touch your face. Let's see. What's this? This message is held for review by Space. Hit show. See what this is. Hey, people here are not wearing masks. Oh my gosh, they're asking for it. They're asking for it. As much as I hate wearing a mask because I wear glasses, and when I wear a mask, my glasses fog up and I can't see where I'm going. But you got to protect yourself. And I just, I don't know how long this virus is going to go on though, but it doesn't show any signs of slowing whatsoever. But from what I hear, that's over 100,000 Americans have lost their lives now due to this virus. 100,000 people, and that is it's just incredible. It's just this sort of thing. This sort of thing should have never happened to begin with. China should have let us in on it. And stopped any kind of flights coming in from overseas. It's just wrong. And now it's everywhere. It's all over the world, and there's no vaccine for it yet. And we could slow it down if people use their heads, but not everybody's getting the message. At the place, we are. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, I'd be so glad when this whole thing is done and over with. It's I went to Home Depot today twice. Actually, I bought 2 fans because the weather's getting hot out here, and 20-inch blade fans right there, really powerful, and they throw out the air, nice air, and a lot of people walking around inside Home Depot. No gloves, no mask, just like they think like, it's all clear. It's not all clear. Use your heads, they'd be sorry if they catch it. I hope they don't get it, just they're taking an awful chance. My dad's like drilling into my head every day. Just protect yourself, do whatever you can to protect yourself. If you don't have to go out, don't go out, But it is nice to go out and get out of the house for a little while. But I'm got my gloves and my mask on wherever I go. Yeah. So what can you do? You got to go to grocery shopping. And I try to keep myself from getting too close from anybody else. But sometimes it's not possible. People will sneak up on you from behind. You don't see them coming. And it's just. I don't know what just gotta do what you gotta do to try to stay safe. Just that was Hobby Lobby. There's a Hobby Lobby just on the other side of the freeway. Finally opened up day before yesterday, and they've been closed for a long time. And they had a long line standing out, and which I don't quite understand is they weren't allowing anybody under 16 years old to go into that business. Now, I don't know what the purpose of that was. And I see somebody liked. Somebody I made a comment on a Tom and Jerry cartoon about Tom being so depressed, because his girlfriend left him. Let's see. Noah's navigating New York. How you doing? Yeah, I agree with people, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. So things, I take it you're in New York. And let me get this off here. There we go. Are you in New York? I take it. What's the price of gas back there in Florida? Because it's creeping up out here, and I've been trying to keep my gas tank as full as possible and to get better gas mileage. Because right now it is the Chevron station down the street is $3.09 a gallon, and over at a mom and pop's gas station, actually at an AM/PM, $1.44. Oh God, I remember those days. That was like 80s, 1980s. Yeah, it used to be calling the drivers. Oh, the one Shelly. Yes, yeah, Shelly. She is such a great person. I really enjoy talking to her. I don't know if you. I was on earlier talking to Shelly about what happened. I don't know if you were there or not. Last May 1st, that I went to go pay my bills at Vaughn Shopping Center, just about a couple miles away from here, and I paid my bills. I got the money orders made. I paid my bills and dropped it in the mailbox that was sitting right outside the Vaughn's. Well, dropped it in there and went on home. A couple days later, I got another bill, and I went to go get a money order, and I just noticed that the mailbox wasn't there. Well, I thought, maybe they moved the mailbox. It didn't dawn on me what had happened, and so I went over to the post office and paid that bill, in which that bill got paid. Well, a few days later, I got a phone call from one of my creditors, like a Capital One, saying, "Hey, where's your payment? We haven't gotten it yet." And you haven't? And I was like, then I got another call from JCPenney's asking where my payment was. And I went, uh-oh, something's not right. So I went back over to Vaughn's because I remembered the mailbox was gone. So I went over there and I went inside and I said, "Hey, what happened to the mailbox? I'm getting calls from my creditors saying that they haven't received their payments." "Oh, the mailbox got stolen." Nice. My bills were in the mailbox and I got stolen. So none of my bills got paid this month. And I said, "Well, what do I do?" And they said, "Well, get a hold of the post office and because they're responsible for it." So I finally got a hold of somebody at the post office. They said, "Oh, you got to go through Western Union." So I got the number to Western Union. Western Union wants $15 per money order. And that's 4 bills that I didn't get paid. So that's $60 I have to pay. And it's money that I don't get back in order to get my money that I paid for my bills back. And that takes 30 days. No way. I paid my bills already this month. I looked it up on the computer. They said the post office is absolutely 100% responsible for any stolen mail. So they should reimburse me. What do you think? I think I should get reimbursed by the post office. I didn't ask for somebody to have my mail ripped off. It's not fair to me. Post office should take full responsibility, like they say they do. But the post office that we have out here is a joke, and you can't trust our mail carriers out here. I'm always getting our neighbors' mail all the time, and I don't know if our mail is going to other addresses. There's days that they don't even come down our street, and when there's mail to be delivered, they have to deliver it, but they won't do it. They're a bunch of lazy people that work at this post office over here in Victorville, and I can't stand it. But listen, I learned a lesson though from this. I'm never going to drop mail into a mailbox outside. When I go pay my bills, I'm going right to the post office and dropping my mail right into the post office. So that way they can't rip out a whole wall and you get in there to get the mailbox. At least I know my mail is in there. So, but yeah, I highly suggest everybody do the same thing too. Forget about those mailboxes that's there in street corners. Anybody will steal anything and everything to get on. I think what these mailboxes are made of copper, and I think that's what they're trying to, what they're stealing these mailboxes for is the copper. There's money in that, I guess. But it doesn't surprise me. A few years ago, we had some guy down the street. It was at night. It was hot. It was hot that night. And he went down the street here on Boston Road that I live on, down by Bear Valley, and he climbed the telephone pole all the way up to the top to steal the copper that was up in there. Well, he got electrocuted. was killed. He was thrown off, thrown to the ground, which he died instantly, but knocked out the whole power throughout the neighborhood. And that's when we come to find out. We just thought, oh man, the power's out, And that's the next day we found out that's what happened. Some guy just climbed the power, the telephone pole, just tried to steal the copper. So, what can you do? Yeah, people out here will steal anything. My dad told me that the post office here in Victorville, the mailboxes out front for the cars to pull up and drop off. They stole 2 of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them lined up in a row. Somebody came along and ripped off 2 of them. So, still taking checks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had my money orders. I checked. I called in to see if my money orders has been cashed, and nobody's cashed. They haven't been cashed. So, I don't know if they opened up, and but they wouldn't be able to use it because it's already made out to my, to Capital One and J.C. Penney's and Farmers Insurance, my car insurance, and Credit One was my other one. And so it just, people are bold enough to steal anything. And I could never do something like that because I'm afraid of getting caught. I'm law abiding. I don't go out and do something like that it's going to, I just don't do it. Here comes my dad. Hello. I'm on live chat.
Giving out too much information.
Okay. Dad said something to me, but I couldn't hear him. I got my headset on. So anyways, it's people steal anything. Nothing's safe. So, this is a lesson we'll learn. Go to the post office, mail my bills. Drop them off inside. That way I know that the bills will get paid. It's illegal for the recycling centers to take. Yeah, that's true. I'm not really sure what mailboxes, what kind of material. It's metal, I'm assuming, but it's who knows. Who knows. Nothing's safe. Nothing's foolproof, and people will steal anything they can get their hands on. And no matter what it is. And it's just so ridiculous. I was beginning to wonder if anybody was going to show up in my chat. I was about ready to end the stream, but I'm glad you folks have showed up. And I'm going to be trying to keep up my yard. The weeds have been growing like crazy, and so weeds will go through anything. And my yard is chock full of rocks, so it's hard work trying to keep up on that. So. Anyways, okay. I'm glad everybody has showed up here. I was hoping Shelly would show up because Shelly had, when I was talking to her, when I told her about the mailboxes and stuff, she thought I was joking with her. It wasn't no joke. It was serious, very serious. So, okay, folks, I'll let you get back to what you're doing. Thanks for stopping in, and take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll talk at you later. Stream and point. Yep. And I'm off, I think. Am I still on? End stream. End.